The official announcement is here. Thank you for tuning in and get ready for an incredible show. I can't wait to fill you in. Let's get started. With just over 2 weeks until the official release of Going to School, I wanted to check in with all of my supporters here on a mental health break and talk about my latest mental health book, Going to School. This book will actually be a book bundle. I'm thinking I released the second book the first day of summer, with this book being released the first day of spring. It is the final age group I have not addressed yet in my mental health series, which is now called the Healthy Minds book series. I'm very honored and humbled to have worked with so many great people along my journey. And in this book, just like all of my other books, if you have read them, I have included people who are close to me as either the characters or experts in each book. Going to School will be the official book for toddlers, and the bundle, Back to School, will be an early educational book, an early reader book, and that will be the book before Mental Health Week, which is before Mr. Lanci Talks Mental Health. I'm very, very excited to get this book in your hands, whether it is for your children, cousins, siblings, or any other child in your life. This is where you will begin to spend quality time with those children in your life. This is an authentic book. There is nothing like it, and it is meant for you to spend quality time with these kids and help them feel more comfortable when they're leaving the house for the first time. They will benefit from this book in many ways. They will learn about daily life activities, going to school, the English and Spanish languages, and activities to live a healthy life, among many other things. You heard that right. The English and Spanish languages. I briefly touched on this. I've been taking Spanish lessons for just about 2 years now, every other week or so, to learn the language. I feel now it is so important to learn English and Spanish, as much of the world uses Spanish and maybe not even English. I'll admit it has been a lot harder than I had anticipated to learn Spanish. I took Italian, back in high school, back in middle school, and I feel I was much more able to retain that information compared to now. Spanish is a language that in many ways doesn't make exact sense when comparing it to English. It is not a direct translation, so that is really what threw me off a whole lot. Each verb you will see throughout the book will be conjugated in the back of the book in both English and Spanish. I break down how to speak, how to spell, and how to say all of these words. For example, when I mean conjugations, breaking this down, one of the verbs you will see in this book is caminar, which is to walk. You will see a chart. I walk, you walk, he, she, it walks, we walk, you walk, they walk. And then you will also see yo camino, tú caminas, ella, usted camina, nosotros caminamos, vosotros camináis, and ellos, ellas, ustedes caminan. Each verb you see will be broken down with these charts so you and your child can learn this language. I am aware that there are many adults who are not bilingual or have a understanding of two languages. So I do hope to help adults and children with this book. There will be a chart with the pronouns broken down, how yo is I, tu is you, and so on. I can't wait for you to see this book.
At Tampa Counseling and Wellness, we want to remind you that it's okay to not be okay. Reaching out for support and asking for a little extra help can be overwhelming, but everyone deserves a safe space to heal. We're so honored to be that space for Florida residents. If you want to learn more about our services or you'd like to set up a free consultation with one of our clinicians, you can call or text us at 813-520-2807. We're looking forward to growing with you.
Some other areas I'm proud to have included are ways to practice the alphabet. This is an English first book, so I have the English letters being able to be traced over and practice every single letter, as well as numbers. I think this is really important for kids to learn at a young age and feel comfortable before they go into the classroom. After the pandemic, a lot of things have changed. Let's be honest, the schooling system is one of them. There are less teachers, There's more reliance on the household to help these children when the guardians may not have time to do so. So I really hope this book plays as a timely resource to help these kids grow. A little more about the structure of the book. It is broken down into activities before school, antes de la escuela, at school, en la escuela, and after school. I have these activities broken down so your child or the children in your life can really get a feel for how their day is going to be once they leave the household. I don't want to give too much away about what each page will bring, which activities I talk about more than what I described, but I promise you there has been a lot of work that has gone into this book. It has been well over a year, maybe almost 2, working on this book, where my first illustrator ended up having time commitments with other projects, other obligations, where I had to bring on a new illustrator, which did turn out to be a blessing in disguise. I met a wonderful illustrator named Teodora. She is out in Serbia. You heard that correctly before. My tutor is in Colombia. My illustrator is in Serbia. I am really looking to make a worldwide difference. I love the work I've been able to do on a smaller basis, but I am trying to spread my wings and help more children, more people succeed. With this Healthy Minds book series, I am finally able to help every single age group. We'll have going to school, yendo a la escuela, right here, getting ready on March 20th for the official release, before the pre-release that release. Stay tuned for the pre-release dates, but this will be for toddlers. Back to school will be that early reader book, maybe right after this age group until 3rd, 4th grade. We have Mental Health Week, the go-to book for elementary students to level up their mental health, which is released already. That will be that 2nd, 3rd, a little overlap there to 5th grade, 6th grade. And then, of course, Mr. Lanci Talks Mental Health, where I collaborated with experts for the first time to provide vital information to reach an optimal mindset. That is for the older students and adults. I am not sure if there will be another mental health book just yet. I have other aspirations in writing, and my next children's series or 2 is fully already planned out. It's just I'm going to take a step back from writing and really utilize these books, make a difference with these books, and help these children, help you, adults, older individuals listening to this podcast improve their mental health. Children had a complete curveball thrown at them when all they knew was to go to school, see your friends, do your homework, play sports, maybe activities. And all of that was taken away in some areas of the world, in some states longer than others. So I'm doing just the best I can to help everyone recover just a little bit more. I would like to acknowledge a few people, which you will also see in this book, who helped me along the way. That is my family and support group. Thank you for always being there for me. My coach, Rod Buchan, for always believing in me. And you, the nurturing guardian, for prioritizing mental health by providing them with this book. I really look forward to the end of the book as well, where in Mr. Lanci Talks Mental Health, I introduced you to how I met each expert. In this book, I provide a guide for parents and guardians with websites, phone numbers, a lot of useful information and resources for you to use if your child is in need, and also if you are in need of some help, some assistance, an extra voice to talk to. Again, I would like to thank you, the nurturing guardian, for taking the step to provide the children in your lives with this book. I will end this show with a review that I am grateful to have received, a testimonial you will find on the back of the book. And this is from Dr. Sherry Fabregas, a licensed psychologist here in Florida. She went on to say, going to school for the first time can be such a scary and stressful time for children and their caretakers. This lovely book fosters communication and support between children and adults, helping them through this transition. With colorful, relatable, and inclusive images, the book takes readers through important moments of kindness and connection to nature, emotions, and others. Simple reading and writing exercises in both English and Spanish celebrate bilingualism, encourage independence, and increase self-confidence while giving children mindful reminders for how to successfully navigate this new chapter in their life. Thank you, Sherry, for doing me the honor of this testimonial and being a part of this book. I can't wait to get you some books for your office. And to everyone tuning in today, thank you for supporting another episode of A Mental Health Break. Get ready for going to school. Yendo a la escuela, heading your way on the first day of spring, March 20th, 2023. If you followed my journey very closely, you know that I wanted this project to be out for the holidays as a holiday gift. Unfortunately, in entrepreneurship, many things do not go according to plan. So, as a gift to everyone, I will be releasing the ebook very, very cheap. I am talking $1 maybe. I haven't decided on the right or final number yet, but I want everyone to be able to have a copy of this ebook as soon as it comes out for the pre-release. And if you find the value in it, I do encourage you to pick up the official copy so you can have your child write in it, practice in it, and communicate in it. I am signing off here in Florida with this going to school exclusive update. Thank you for tuning in. I challenge you to take care of your mental health and do something that makes you smile today.